Butterflies are floating like your red hair in the breeze.
Hey YouTube family, good morning. It's your girl Mommy. I just woke up and I had a friend sleep over, so she's going to babysit for me quickly so that I can do like a donut round, pick up some donuts. And today is Monday. It's is the first day of the vacation, so that is the day I do my school supply shopping, and I'm going to explain to you why I do my school supply shopping on the first day of vacation. So I'm just gonna quickly do that, and then also I'm gonna share, like, if you're a new parent here in Germany, I am going to share like what the school supplies mean. Like, you're definitely going to have like a list, especially if your child is in primary school. So I'm going to explain to you what the school supply list is and what's on the list. I have my list, and some of the things that you may need are not on the list, but I'm just going to go ahead and explain everything to you. So stay tuned, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button. Subscribe to everything. Before we start the school supply shopping, I wanted to take you on a quick trip around my city center. I live in Essen. So much has changed after this corona period. This is in fact one of our biggest shopping center, Limbecker Platz, and so much is going to change now because two of the big shops in the city center are shutting down. So it's really sad. I want to know how things have changed for you in your cities during the corona period. So the Dunkin' Donuts is, we have only just one in our city center. So to treat my daughter so I can escape and go shopping, I have to come all the way to get it for her. Oh my God, it's raining really, really hard, but what can I do? I have my mask on, which is compulsory, and I'm gonna go out in the rain. And if you know me, I hate going out in the rain to get donuts. So we're in my car, and this is what I got. It looks absolutely amazing. I can't wait for my daughter to have them. Donut. Don't eat my donut. Like, seriously, you know I'm filming, right? And it's gonna go on my YouTube channel. I'm gonna eat it. The first shop I always visit is Lidl, because Lidl just reminds me to kick off the school shopping. So that's what they do. They have so many things here that you can pick up. I'll just show you what is in my shopping trolley. This is the Chanel Hefter. These are folders. It's one per subject. These are book covers, which is so important because there's a lot of emphasis on keeping your schoolwork clean. You also have the Zeichen block for painting and pencils, and then also paint brushes. I'm going to explain all of them in my later on when I review my haul. I'm just going to show you the other things they have in Lidl. They have furniture actually, so you need a school desk for your child. They have paper, they have so many things. And if you don't get to Lidl or Aldi during this time, I don't want you to panic. They will actually do some more sales, I think a week or two before the school starts. These books too are quite helpful. So I just wanted to show you the list. Bear in mind, my daughter is going to the third class, so there are lots of things that have been left out of the list. But if I see them, I will definitely point them out. This is Kick. I like going there for their fancy stuff. And this is a good idea if you need to put stuff in your child's presents for the first school day. I mean, basically, anybody who lives in Germany knows what I'm talking about. It's called the Schultüte. So these are rulers. You definitely need one, but most of those things you will find them in the school pencil case of the school bag, which I'm going to do a review later on. These are Waschmal Stifte. I don't like this particular brand. These are knitted. Now, most of the time in the first class, they'll ask you to get it because the children need to massage their hands because they're doing a lot of writing, which is new. These are just some of the supplies that I just decided to show you. Like, they're all in Stylex, which are cheaper brands. And then also you have this. The school might ask you to do that for the paintbrushes, just to dip it in water and everything. Some schools already have them. So, and these are the different pencil brushes. So most schools will actually specify the brand. Hey, I saw this. I also wanted to show you. This is really good for storing papers and documents. So this is a wonderful idea. This is one of my favorite shops for shopping for school supply. That's Teddy. They have so many lovely things. I'm just showing you like the fun artsy stuff that you can pick up now that the children are on vacation. Just something to keep them busy. Oh, these are lovely, aren't they? These are like gold flake stuff. I probably would use them myself. So back to the school supplies. Teddy has such a large selection of school supplies with brands and everything at a very good price. These scissors, they'll normally ask you to get the sharp ones. You have to check if your child is right-handed or left-handed. These are watercolors. I prefer Faber-Castell, so I decided to pick them up. The school will specify the number if they want 12 or 24, but I think for those starting schools, they'll probably need 12. These are highlighters. Be sure to pick some up. They help. And then also, I saw these cute present for somebody who's starting school. I wanted to show you guys these pencils. Normally, they would specify that it's good to get these ergonomic design pencils. Those are like the three-sided triangular pencils. They're easy to grip. I like these Faber-Castell ones because they have little studs around them that help to grip easily so the kids get to hold it. It doesn't slip. And then also they'll probably ask you for the jumbo ones for someone starting school. These are wax crayons. I normally prefer to get those ones in the container. The school will specifically ask for the brand or something like that, but most times they prefer the ones that are covered with paper, not with plastic. So that helps. These are, I just saw these cutesy erasers because my daughter loves cutesy things in her school supplies. So it's not on the list, but I like to get her like a few cutesy erasers or just to make her happy, or a cutesy pencil. I also wanted to show you these pelican watercolors. There was a whole stand there at Teddy. They had the watercolors, the different numbers. Then they also had like the container for the watercolors. They also had these these kind of aprons. They're really a good idea, but my daughter's school didn't ask for it. But I did send her with one on the second year, and they didn't really use it like she would have wanted to. As the normally they would also give you the school timetable. These are ball pencils. Now the ball pencils are like paintbrushes. Normally the paintbrushes have their numbers on. I remember the first time in school they only asked her to get a certain number, like 2. And this is the section block, that big sketchbook that I showed you. Normally they will ask you to bring a container like this to put it in for the first year. So I showed you this one at Teddy. I'll just show you the prices. €2. Sammelmapper is the name, but there's so many other beautiful designs. I am also passing by Deichmann, which is one of our popular shoe shops. I want to see if they have a sale on shoes. I just wanted to show you what it looks like to have like a sports shoe. I will recommend going to Decathlon to get the sports shoes. And then this is also how the house shoe looks like. These are I normally try to buy very great good house shoes for her because I find that because she's a gangster, that she's a full day student, she needs really good supportive shoes that can last. So I try. The last shop I am going to go to is Real. I rarely do my shopping for school supplies in supermarkets, but I was pleasantly surprised by Real's selection, honestly. And next time I am definitely gonna do the next school supply shopping in Real. They had already put out like a very big section with all the school supplies. This is a House of Gaba book. Some schools will ask you for it. I've seen just really nice ones in Real, so I really like them. The House of Gaba Ubong's heft. They have the latest designs, all nice and bright and surprisingly economical. So I'm really impressed. I'm so happy about that. They have extra pencil cases in case your child lost the pencil case that came with the bag. And some cheaper bags don't also have the pencil cases, but most bags in Germany do have the pencil cases. These are a fantastic idea. You have to start preparing your kids for school the year before. So this is like a four-shoe block for school. Labelers were also on sale at Real, which is fantastic. I label all my child's stuff. I also saw these folders, which are great for making school binders. I will leave the link below of my personal school binder and how helpful it's been for me. I also wanted to show you, this is the wax crayons that I wanted in the containers. They are the best to have so they don't break easily. I also saw lots of beautiful highlighters. Those ones, I don't know if I'll mention in the review, but I'll just mention again, they're great for when the child needs to highlight things. And then I also saw school bags. I'm going to do a school bag review of my favorite school bags, but these are really nice. They are €60. I think the least expensive good quality school bags you can get are 50 to €60. So these are €60 in a real, and I find them to be quite nice.
So since my camera has been destroyed, I am just praying and hoping that you can actually see what I'm talking about. So these are Schnell hefters. These are like, for us we needed 10. So I got 2 from, where's the other one? Yeah, I got 2 from Lidl, so I'm just gonna take 5 from here, 5 from here, because they have to be different colors and each color for each subject. So I'm gonna take that and then I'm going to preserve that for next time. So these are what they look like, or you can just buy single ones. They're very cheap. And then we have the Bleistift. Now I showed the pictures. These are what I got for my daughter. I showed the pictures of the ones that I think the ideal, especially when they're starting school. Yeah, but sometimes the school specifies. So yeah, I got these. We're gonna need them, but like I said, she likes fancy stuff, so I like to put some fancy stuff in her bag. So I got these extra pencils and this fancy unicorn erasers. And then this is the Mao block, Zeichen block, the big one. You're gonna need it. Yeah, they like having them use these big ones. So then these ones, if you buy a good school bag, you should have these ones, these kind of really good quality pencils. But I saw a set of both, the big ones, the jumbo ones, and then the smaller ones together. So I'm really kicking myself in the butt that I didn't buy the whole set, which was cheaper, like around €6. But this one was $5 and one was another cost. So I'm really angry with myself for that. And then glue, you need a good quality glue, but the way they go through these, I decided to get the smaller ones. And lineal, you can get the smaller ones here. I mean, normally in a good pencil case they should have that. So the lineal is here, and then we have the ball pencil. Now with the ball pencil set, you know, they have numbers on it. So I remember when she was starting in school, they had like just the number of the number we should get, the pencil set. So ball pencils, they're different names for the paintbrush. So those are those. I got that for her. And then yeah, good quality sharpener. If you don't get a good quality one, you're going to be replacing over and over and over again. And then the Waschmal Kreide. Like I told you, the school wanted us to always buy those ones that have paper around them. I love Faber-Castell. I think they're really good, really good quality. And then it's a triangular grip. And then deck vice I got extra because these kids, they just open it and then it's gone. Deck vice is just white paint, but there's also one inside here with the set that I got, and it's a set of 12. The school said they only need 12, but there's a set with like 24 colors, but they only need 12, so that's fine. One thing that's never in the list is these Buchschutzhüllen, which is like book covers. I think they're so necessary, so I got this one, small one, and then also they never talk about that. I mean, when she was in the first class, they got her that it was part of the stuff, but this one is for Deutsch. They have them write some stuff out, and this one is for math. I mean, the school will specify because they'll tell you A5, then they'll get the number 16 or something, so you know the numbers. So, or A5 number 16, then lineature 7. This is lineature 1. This is Schulheft, and then this is lineature 7. So the lineature means like how the inside of the books look like. So that's really cool. So yeah, that's basically the school supplies.
So immediately after recording this video on the school supplies, I went ahead and did a bag review. You know, German school bags, Schultornister or Schulranzen, as we call them, such a big deal. So I went ahead and did a review of the bags that you find around here. I also decided to mention some things that I left out in the video. You will definitely need scissors. So you should also check if your child is left-handed or right-handed, and you can get the type of scissors that you want. You should also think about getting highlighters, because sometimes they use it to highlight the vowels. And then also things we didn't get were the gym kit. You can get gym kits in different stores. Gym shoes, normally they ask for the ones that are just white so that the gym shoes don't scuff the floor of maybe the sports place. House shoes, I put that in the video where I showed what house shoes looks like. Some schools will just ask for the money and then they'll go ahead and buy everything so that it will be uniform for the kids. Some specify the brands. And also I mentioned labeling. It was very important. You have to get good quality stuff as well. I mentioned also labeling because I label all my child's stuff. This year I'm going to order labels online. I hope that I can just show you and then just go ahead and stick them, because I do have a labeler, but I think it will just be easier for me.
Yeah, I think that's it basically. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, I'm gonna edit it and add some stuff, but that's basically the video. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop it in the comment section. And yeah, and subscribe, like, comment, and yeah, thank you for watching.